The Molly had a Vorpal axe. Yeah.
The Molly.
Who is this Molly creature?
What's a Molly?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's why I asked. Is that Vorpal too?
No, it is radiant.
Is that what makes it change?
The divine connection makes it change.
Okay. They're already leaving, and this lad is still standing in the street. Apparently, he's really fascinated by magical weapons.
Shape-changing sword. Which is cool.
That's
This should be like the 6-year-old who's like, do you know about the M1 Abrams tank? It has a shell, and it's more accurate.
Yeah.
Sure. 15. He's a 15-year-old. Like.
The 15-year-old's high-pitched voices.
We get our gear?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You pick up all your gear. He's still having this
Yep.
fascinated conversation with the paladin, the Sovereignborn.
See, if this was not like kind of serious day, the Sovereignborn would show him what the merciful greatsword does, but he would need somebody to whap. So he's not going to whap anybody.
Hey, Lan. Y'all? Bang.
Oh, I didn't see it. They said that the blade that the Lightning King used to cut off Tarandelev's head was Vorpal too.
That was Vopal.
Oh. He looks disappointed.
We will avenge her sacrifice. She is with us.
Do not fret, lads. Do not fret, lads. We will bring everything under control. We will take the city. Everything will be back to normal.
Normal-ish.
Don't go to the Screaming House. It's about the center of Saintsborough.
Screaming house.
Yeah. It's well, it's a mint. It'd be hard to get into, but there's something awful having a good scream in there. It's been going on for days, weeks even.
Are people being tortured?
We don't wander out of the Woodmans Market. We don't got the clobbering golems out here.
Damn.
Good luck
Damn.
to you. May the gods of righteousness be with you.
The gods be with you too.
Okay. The kid scrambles off to catch up with the others. So I'm just going to plop down a marker saying the Screaming House.
Here.
What time is it? What time is it? It's time for lunch.
Yeah, it's a little past noon, and it is sweltering heat.
Okay.
That's where the Screaming House is. It's like, do you want to be close to the arena, or do you want to be close to the Screaming House?
Where's the Screaming House?
Screaming
House. It's on the way. It's on the way. I thought it was to the north.
No,
but it's not.
No. So, it's good. They're getting closer together. Oh, well, you're the commander in Little Chief. So
it's getting freaking warm here. I'm thirsty.
I could use a drink.
I don't. Looks over at Fi and Ventarin. If we go to the wall, we're not going to be able to cross over there. We'd have to go to where the road continues. Seems to be down over here. I say we continue on this road.
The arena is right there.
Water is a lesser element. Zycon's basically creating water out of his hands. Chase goes running up to his hands and kind of does a dive through the water with his mouth open.
File sort of try to catch some water in his hands and
Yeah.
have a drink.
Yeah, Eldon, and everyone's gonna get a. Everyone's gonna...
We will walk.
Ellen's drinking out of Icon's hands, and he's just smiling while he's gonna cup water for you out of his hand.
It's probably the most pious image you could probably imagine.
He's beaming in the sweltering heat.
He also, as opposed to
Right.
the people with the cold resistance, he's got like fire resistance, doesn't he?
I don't think so. I think he's a standard Azamar. He just likes the
He likes the heat.
he likes the warmth. No, acid, cold, electricity.
We should, Eldon. We should
stay away
avoid
from
the
the
arena.
arena. It's a good call. We're gonna head down 1 block.
What exactly was that child beast blathering about? What is a Vorpal weapon?
It is something, a weapon that can cut off the foe's head. It's what killed Terendelev, by your description.
Can't any sword cut off someone's head?
This one can supernaturally cut off someone's head. If you strike with it right, it kind of just pops off.
Oh, how dreadful.
It's very dreadful, although they're very useful for fighting foes which you should not be able to beat.
Let's
Or other-
avoid this Molly. Whatever that means.
Unfortunately,
Yes. If
unfortunately,
Molly has
my
a
friends,
Vorpal weapon, I'm thinking bombs from the sky is a good way to take care of it, or stones from really far away.
Marty.
Mm-hmm.
That's my second 50.
Okay. So, you hear it.
And what is the screaming? And
So-
I need a bio break. I've been
Okay,
holding it
so,
for an
yeah,
hour.
Why don't we take a quick break here?
What's that screaming? It's the sound of Ahmed's bladder.
Why
Why don't we
this?
synchronize the bladders here?
All right.
All right.
Brought to you by Nuts.
Dry and roasted.
This weather brought to you by dry roasted nuts.
Nuts. Yeah, let me look up the heat dangers.
Oh, creatures wearing heavy clothing or armor of any sort. Oops. Man, 90-degree weather is punishing.
Have you been in 90-degree weather?
Yeah, well, yeah. I dress up in my chainmail and go running around in the middle of the hottest day of the summer.
Yeah, it's that's why I've got the second spell.
Speaking
Or-
of which, I just got back on here. Is chainmail considered light armor?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, a chain shirt is considered light.
Shirt.
So
chain shirt.
I
Sorry.
think at this point in time, we should roll fort saves for everyone who's actually fort saves for everyone who doesn't have endure elements up. If you're
Even
wearing
with light
heavy
armor?
clothing or armor of any sort, you take a -4 on your save.
Yay. Good times. Good times.
This was the time since you left the Woodmans Market to the time when you've reached the Screaming House, which I'll describe in a moment.
Okay. Is it a con check or a fort save?
It's a fort save, so the DC is 15. If you, I'll just add it to the DC. 15 for those without armor, 19 for those with
Any
Fi
armor?
makes it.
any armor.
Okay.
Ventarn doesn't have to because he has endure elements.
Yep.
And I think Fi drinks the other endure elements. Oh, this is really sucky.
Okay.
And the fort save?
You kind of are feeling the effects by the time that you start to drink it, so I think he has to roll the first one.
I rolled the first
okay.
one and I made
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, oh, that sucked, and I drink the thing.
Icon made it, and then
Well, Alden made it.
let's see let's see how good at managing heat the little fairy dragon is. Here, instead of
Oh,
rolling in front of
fuck.
you, he's got a +8.
Land's
12.
fort save. Land's fort save sucks.
You're comparing it to a paladin. Stop comparing stuff to the paladin saves.
Wait, what's the DC?
15 for Lan.
Made it. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing armor. Oh yeah. Awesome. Now let's see how Borgard's doing.
Okay.
I think Borgard's wearing armor.
He might very well be. And then Nina.
Oh, Nina. You might be absorbed into me, Nina.
Yeah, if
Nina.
she's on your body, she's fine. She's not out in the heat. She's inside you.
Well, we'll make her make one, and
Okay.
then if it goes poorly, she'll just
Sure.
be in. She'll be inside me, which sounds
and
weird.
Iggy, and I guess Iggy will be the.
So she makes it, but she thinks it's hot. You're protected, so I'm just gonna
Fuck.
be in you.
Borgard's shafted. What's the effect?
Okay, I'm gonna go to.
Borgard didn't make it. Bastard.
It's 4 non-lethal damage that doesn't go away until you've somehow cooled yourself off.
Oh, 4 non-lethal? Is that it?
Oh God! Oh God! This fort save. Oh Iggy, how? Oh, you're old. Oh Iggy. You got +2. 21.
We makes it. Was
Iggy.
Borgard the only one?
Yep.
He looks at Eldon. Get your fat ass off me. I wouldn't be so tired if I'd have to carry you around everywhere.
All right, so
Hey,
I'm on.
Foxfire, what's
I'm
going
on
on?
conversation layer, and I've moved a whole bunch of miniatures off to the side. If you got a 1 by your name, it means there's hidden somewhere. There's another one of you on this map.
You're a clone.
Yeah.
You're not the original. If you look under your eyelid, there'll be a
All
dot.
of us are ones, except for Iggy.
I think because we used the conversation layer for several times. So you can try to get rid of it if it complains. Then
I am not an animal.
okay. So Chase takes 4 non-lethal, and so does
And so does Beauregard.
Beauregard.
Are they
I've heard
fatigued or
one.
just taking non-lethal?
it's just non-lethal.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It does get worse. The whole it not going away though is also pretty bad.
Land.
Oh, sorry. Any character who takes non-lethal damage from heat exposure now suffers from heat stroke and is fatigued.
There we go. There's your fatigue.
So what's the effect of fatigued?
Can't run or charge, -2 strength, -2 dex.
Cannot run or charge. Move regularly though.
Right. With the limits of can't run or charge. If you do anything that would make you fatigued, you end up being exhausted.
Yep. So I'll just give a token. Iggy failed, you said, or made it?
Iggy made it. He rolled a 19 and added 2.
And Land failed, you said.
No, Land's
Nope.
fine. There's only Beauregard.
Beauregard. Okay. Beauregard's
I already
kinda
updated
panting.
both of them.
Okay. All right. So you approach this building. The building looks like it's a stone building, all the way to the roof. The roof is tile. It doesn't have a lot of windows. It looks like it's heavily fortified. There is a sign outside that just simply says Mint. It does have one large chimney, but apparently they were wise enough to kind of like put a metal grate on top of the chimney to make the entrance to the chimney difficult for people to get into. And Ventarin, Lan, Eldon, Beauregard, and Iggy can hear,
Help me.
Okay. Can detect evil go? Is there anything I can detect evil through, or is it too thick?
Help me.
there is smoke coming out of the chimney.
Is there a courtyard, or is this like a building?
It is a really well constructed, unfriendly, facaded stone building.
Okay, so detect evil's not going to go through that, right?
Well, we'll try. Are we within 60 feet?
Yep, you guys are practically like you turn around a corner.
We
and-
basically walked past the building
yeah.
on our path. Okay.
Detect evil.
Detect evil.
Sure.
Trying to see if there's like a crack or something, like a
There is a metal door that looks like it's been scratched at a little bit from the outside. Something with really heavy claws. I'm going to change the context of where we are. We are at something called...
It wouldn't have helped me. Would the water drink from Icon have helped us with the bonus against the fatigue?
You have to cool down if you took a bath.
Okay.
Maybe if you spent considerable amount of time dousing you guys, that might work. There are ways to make it easier or to prevent it. That's as much as I'm going to say. Let's see. You guys are at, what did I call this? The Screaming House?
Yeah.
Okay, that's updated.
No more. No more.
And the screaming for Eldon, Lan, Ventaren, Beauregard, Iggy, it's plain as day and is coming out of the walls of the building. You don't understand how you're hearing it. Phi, Icon, Chase, for some reason, half your party has now, like, Iggy's clasped his ears and is like trying not to listen to it. Beauregard's haunches kind of sits back on his haunches and growls a little bit. And Ventaren and Eldon are now detecting evil from the house, and Lan is now kind of like in a posture where he's clutching his spear.
We were warned to stay away from that place. It's the Screamy House, so stay away from it. Go. What are you doing?
There is the presence of 3 evil things. There is evil. There's evil number 3.
There's evil here.
3 evil creatures inside. Marty, now's not the time. Alright.
And Icon don't hear anything.
No.
You hear nothing? You hear not the screams.
Iggy, why are you covering your ears?
Master, there is a horrible noise emanating from the building. Somebody is being tortured. He is saying help. No more. I cannot take any more.
Is there anything physiologically different that Phi would know of between the people right?
Physically?
Like elvish senses or like racial bonuses or something.
You're racking your brain. This is more of a puzzle that I think players should figure out. But you're asking physically, is there anything about the races on the left versus the races on the right? I will give you a roll.
Okay. All right.
Can I make a roll to solve the mystery? Sure.
27.
Look at there is so much variation on both sides, and then dragons are on both sides of the on both sides, and so are
humanoids, demi-humans.
Yep.
There's an outsider on one side. There's an outsider on the other side.
Seems the casters are not able to hear this.
Is there somebody there?
Again, only the people on the left-hand side are hearing this.
Help me.
I can cast.
If I was to detect magic on the building.
Okay. Oh, there is magic coming off this house. This silver mint in Silversborough. Give me a spellcraft check, as there is an aura on the masonry, and then there is a tremendous aura on the door itself.
Yeah. 24 and 31.
All right.
Masonry, then door.
So the masonry itself has an abjurative effect on it.
Okay.
It's protecting against 3 separate effects.
Which are?
I would guess it's like great teleport and pass wall or something like that. It's a freaking mint, right? It's where they make the money.
And then the door itself has a strong evocation on it.
There's an El Kaboom.
With a 31, you know that the evocation is cold.
There.
Is there somebody there? Again, only the people on the left-hand side can hear.
This is interesting. This is likely a trap.
They keep on pouring it on me.
Yep, it's a trap. Sir?
I will make you rich.
Definitely a trap.
Definitely a trap.
I will reward you
Right.
if you're brave enough to face the demons.
So Eldon goes between. There's obviously evil creatures
See,
inside.
now he's throwing shade.
No, not another. And you notice that the screaming coincides with just a little bit of extra smoke coming out of the chimney.
So,
Do people on both sides notice the extra smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yep.
so,
It's like you don't understand Eldon. You don't understand how could it be so loud?
it's extremely loud. Sorry, it's very loud. It's unacceptable.
Is it telepathic? Is it being projected directly into your head?
Eldon puts his fingers in his ears. Does that...
Okay. Apparently that does nothing to muffle the sound.
No, you're right. It is telepathic. Covering your ears does nothing against it.
All right, and then I need to give you the power of the 3 evil auras that you are sensing.
Yeah.
I'm clicking around. I'm figuring that out. So, bear with me.
Yeah. It's all good. All good.
Let me know if Ventarn has to sit down and take a poop for a while.
One of the auras is overwhelming,
Is it overwhelming enough?
and then it needs to be what?
I think it's double my hit die, which I think is required for... I'm only 5 hit dice.
Okay.
Overwhelming is... Lots.
Okay, so both Eldon and Ventarn kind of go staggering back. You didn't get the other 2 auras, but one of them is overwhelming.
And that's the sign, ladies and well, gentlemen.
We'll just be moving along.
Is there somebody there? Just reach out.
No.
Iggy, away from the
An
building.
old man.
Yeah. Iggy's.
Everyone step back.
I'm not listening to the sound, Master. It is in my head. I'm
Everyone
trying
step
not to
back.
listen.
Let's get some distance between us and the haunted building.
I can hear you. There's somebody there, isn't it? Have pity on an old silversmith. They're torturing me. Demons. There are 2 demons.
We can return after we have rid ourselves of the artifacts.
Eldon nods. There's no place for us to enter now. We'll return. Let's move.
Oh, the right mind. You know it's wrong. Oh.
There is no way Eldon is heading in there with that doll.
Step 1, get rid of the doll.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Please.
This is a war.
Please.
In his mind, Eldon says, "We'll return for you, old man."
Walking, oh no.
Oh, there's somebody there. Hello. Hello. Who are you? Tell me your name.
Let's go. Ender's Heart. Post. Screw that shit.
Walk away slowly and solemnly, and Fi's like, so what's he saying?
Do not turn your back on me. I can help you.
I'm an enemy of these demons.
We are over here, Marty.
Oh, you're
Back to the west of Silver. We
you're
left this
just
guy.
marching away from the
Yeah,
screaming
yeah.
house.
Yeah, you got time for this.
We can deal with. Well,
Okay, so
we've got a whole night of fighting whatever attacks that All Sage Shrine to deal with.
So you
Yes.
you go about 20 paces away from the screaming house, and you no longer can hear the screaming or the pleas of this old man who's being tortured by demons.
No one told him to get tortured.
I believe we could probably throw 3 allegedlys in there. An allegedly old man, allegedly being tortured by demons. And the word cries needs to be in air quotes.
The screaming house. This was the a silver mint. So it was basically the mint.
He really doesn't like arcane casters for some reason.
Yep.
Is that arcane you have there?
No,
Oh,
nothing to see here.
Is that the the
Oh,
only
Or a
variable
consensus.
That's
we
the
all have high
unifying-
will saves. No, that's not quite it either.
No, that's not. It's not the will saves. The monk and the
I think
paladins.
it's the
Okay.
people that might be able to mess him over. Should be casters.
So did you go to the north side of this building, or you went to the south side?
We went to the south.
Okay.
We went this way.
You can see that there are probably several score, maybe including on the other side, 100 rotting heads, all up on spikes, all along the top of the Crusaders' parade grounds. This is supposed to be an arena where people train and armies put on shows. Nothing like blood sport has been performed on this holy ground. There may be spectacles. There may be like contests that might happen at the arena.
Right.
Could also be a gathering spot for militias. But yeah, something has been polluting it. You can see all sorts of ravens daring the heat of the day to pick at some of the heads that are adorning the top of the Crusaders' parade ground.
Interesting. So, brave leader, lead us.
Okay. What it might be the heat, or it might be maybe perhaps a little bit disturbed. But Chase is not joking around as much, and he's staying pretty close by.
Marty,
Maybe it's
I'm
the
not.
creepy demon man with the telepathy crying out for the buildings about
Marty?
kill me now.
He can't. He actually. Chase couldn't hear him. I get off.
I know.
I forgot to do this.
He's still freaked out by it.
Oh,
I get
you're
off
right, Chase
of
couldn't hear him. Yeah,
Beauregard, Marty.
Yep.
I got off Beauregard, and I put, I just put up like some cloth. I put like a thing in his armor, like a stick, and another stick behind him in the other pack, and I put like a cloth over him so he doesn't get the sun directly on him.
Okay, so you can make a survival check to help with your next saving throw if you want.
Okay. Like Eldon's survival as an aid.
You roll survival.
Okay, when you are we rolling now?
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll now.
It's going to be highly unfortunate. Everybody's tired and hot and sweaty.
What's the DC?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
He's already fatigued.
I believe it's 15 for one, and then by every point you exceed 15, you do another one, or it might be every 2 points. Something like that. That is a formula.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a lesson from my heritage and take care of this heat thing. Alright, everyone, we wear these dress. What?
If you don't have a camel, how do you get to stop the heat thing?
Eldon starts covering his head.
Yeah, you gain a because you're moving, you gain a +2 against severe weather. So Beauregard has a +2. You may grant the same bonus to one other character for every 1 point by your survival check exceeds 15, and you got 18. So you could protect 3 people with your strategy of kind of putting cloth or space between your heavy armor and clothing.
Okay, so Beauregard gets it. Who else failed?
Chase did.
Chase. Okay, he's going to do that to Chase.
He gets a little
Put
turban.
like a little... Yeah.
He's wearing somebody's wet handkerchief around his head.
Yeah.
Chase, come here.
And,
he likes it.
Oh, it's nice and cool.
And he'll do Len as well.
Okay. All right. So you pause for a minute after leaving the screaming house, and you start to fix up everyone. You can see that there is this massive rift to one.
No wait, I get a survival +2, so that's actually 20.
Okay.
I didn't add it.
You can add. That's right, because you are in your favorite terrain.
Right. So that's I can do 2 more people. And who are the 2 people that are two more people suffering?
No one, but there are some people.
Nobody
with
else
really crappy
failed, but there's a bunch of
foresight.
people. Like,
Okay, so Eldon, I'll do myself, and is there somebody else that doesn't have endure elements?
Iggy.
Iggy doesn't have
I'll do
endurance.
Icon?
I'll do Iggy. No, Icon.
No.
I do Icon. Icon on myself.
Okay.
Sorry, little one. Or actually, he's my size. Sorry, Iggy. We do enter combat.
No need to apologize to me, but you may
ran.
apologize to the master if you wish. I noticed that you did not help out the master.
He's protected from the weather. We're not. If I'm sorry. Tomorrow I should be able to make something for all of us.
I don't take the heat very well, but tomorrow I can prepare more extracts to protect against it.
I will pass
Nods.
on the apology to the master. Master, Eldon is sorry.
Just keep moving.
Could you pass on to Eldon that it is all right?
All right, you guys get to a place where there's kind of a rift off to one side, and then there's this building that you're pretty sure if you sneezed on would collapse into the rift, but just somehow through maybe some of the pipe work underneath the building, it had just managed to not slide into the rift.
Cool.
So that's this building right here.
Lan kicks it in. No, I don't. This is a joke. This is a joke.
You know that building has some good treasure in it. It's just
Yep.
daring you. There's an achievement in there somewhere. There's going to be a collectible or something.
All right, so this does look like this does look like a traveled path.
Okay.
And you can see some like bodies of zombies that have been fought days before.
Oh, there was more zombies over here. We're so close. Lead the way, Master.
Yep.
Master in Chief. Commander Doodle Arms.
So Eldon goes this way.
This tower is infested with insects.
We stay clear of that crap.
You just see swarms of these black insects kind of all around the tower.
Knowledge insect.
Detect evil, Marty.
Okay, there is a weird kind of like crackling static that comes from your detect evil. Like if every pixel on a staticky TV was a little tiny evil thing. It doesn't like stun you, but you think that these knowledge nature.
That's what's going on. 25?
Wasps don't belong or didn't originate from this plane. There must be at least, I don't know, 40 wasp hives or nests in that tower. And they're buzzing angrily around the tower.
What are the negative aspects of, like, planar wasps?
25, they're pissy.
They're considered swarms.
They could probably form swarms.
Because you know who can hit swarms.
And once you're bit by one, it's like 100 others want to bite you.
I know we're trying to sneak our way through, but
No, not now.
I don't like those.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Say conserve our energy. We don't know what we're going to run into.
And the nature of wasp poison.
I think it's Dex.
Give me a second.
Not right now. Not right now. Not today.
Yeah, normal wasp poison is dex damage. Abyssal wasp poison is dex damage and negative energy.
Are you sure not right
that's
now?
pretty bad. This is
Not negative
another
levels,
abyssal issue?
just negative, like
It does damage.
one
extra
dex damage and 1 hit point of like the same as being hit by a inflict
in a swarm that just keeps biting your ass. Oh God.
The tower itself
Hi,
looks
still
like
here.
the tower
Take this.
itself looks like it's partially broken into the rift that has started right underneath it, which kind of opened up the tower to where all these wasps are kind of in.
Okay.
There may be more nests inside, and it's just you can hear the buzzing. Your skin is crawling looking at it. Somebody must have fought these things, because you do see a couple of dead ones in the street.
Is there any dead people?
Yeah. There are some corpses that look like they've been hollowed out, more like skeletons that have been eaten almost dry.
Does the tower have a window?
The tower does have a big kind of like barn kind of flap window that is totally open.
And about how big is the inside of the tower?
I'll say 30 feet across. Given that this was your neighborhood, give me a knowledge local, because you could almost see the tower if it wasn't for the wall from your house.
Well, good thing this wall's missing. Ha 27.
This was before the infestation was called Honeyman's Tower. It was an apiary. It was a wizard that made honey and kept bees.
How good of a wizard was he?
Apparently not
Not
good
that
enough
good.
to have guarded his home. How good of a wizard is he? Give me a knowledge arcana.
Okay. 20.
It was a family of wizards. The oldest wizard was capable of casting highest level, we'll say 1d3 plus 4.
Oh, you know I'm dumpster diving for a spell book. Oh, I'm dumpster diving even 5. I'm still going to dumpster dive for a fucking spell book.
Okay, so you get the sense that what's the 5th level spell? You knew that when his bees became angry or he had problems with his bees, that he was capable of casting Stone Skin.
Resilient Sphere would be funny on bees. Just cast it on one, get the whole swarm.
Yep. And there was a story a long time ago that demons, that his swarms became infected, and that he had to cloud kill his own tower. Of course, he didn't tell people that's what he was doing, but he cloud killed his own tower before.
That's such a good, terrible mustard gas chemical warfare spell. Gas the abyss. Fight fire with poison. With insidious, not evil descriptor spell. That's
I
the
need
Honeyman's
I need
Tower.
a good H name. because alliteration. So this will be
Hannibal, Heinrich, Henry, Harrison.
Jeff.
thanks.
Joachim.
No problem, there, buddy.
Hald. Helen. Harn.
Harn.
Harrod.
Harn. There we go. Harn Honeyman's Tower. There we go. And it was an apiary. Basically, who's a wizard and he
You like
likes
bees?
bees.
I want his spell book. Guys.
Yeah, we'll deal with that after.
But
Not right now, Fi. Now is not the time.
okay.
It's not going anywhere.
Looking at the sort of the cliff, that's kind of it might be going somewhere. Wait, I might be able to. Fi's going to try to see Seldar House from here.
No. Put that down. No, you don't. Not again.
Okay, so Fi kind of goes around this building and he's looking south. And there's a
No,
lot
is
of
he-
rubble
is he-
and a lot of
is he-
rubble. And then give me a perception check.
Yeah, all right, because it's almost looking like a clean shot. It's almost clear. Come on, 17. It's not very good.
No, it might be a trick of the light because the sun today.
It's really
You-
weird. The heat waves.
You thought you saw some shimmering in that direction.
Fi stands on his tippy toes.
Okay, well, +1 circumstance bonus 18. Yeah, there was some sort of shimmering, like a weird light.
If only I was higher. 5 stars.
See,
Pull out a token.
Eldon's starting to think. No, Fi. No, not now.
So close.
Eldon's not Eldon.
Although
land grabs you and starts climbing a building.
Yep.
Want to go up?
Okay, so
Do you want to go up?
You climb atop the roof of this building, and you can
Yep.
see that there are like dead bird corpses that are on this building, like they've been chewed apart by and sucked dry by wasps.
Lovely.
And then from your vantage point around here, it looks like anything that wanders into here ends up.
We're in a kill zone.
Yeah. Your companions are standing on the edge of the kill zone. But the top of the roof, it's kind of angled, so you're kind of like hobbling up to the top of the
Yep.
roof, and
Yeah,
Lana's there, and then you stand up, and yeah, there's this Seldar house, but there's something weird going on with it. It's like every angle of the Seldar house is covered in some sort of wall of force, or there's like a barrier surrounding the house a few inches away from the house itself. What spells do you have running right now?
I really think I should put up see invisibility, but I only have endure elements running right now.
Okay.
I knew I wouldn't screw me. I think I like myself too much for that. Len,
Does your house have
Yeah.
like potted plants outside, or like?
yeah, it's a elf home. It's
Okay.
very alive.
All right.
If Len,
Yes.
if you had multiple yous, perhaps with slightly different dispositions, would you ever hate yourself? One of the yous maybe not getting along with the rest?
I hate myself constantly.
Would you hurt the other you?
No. It'd be stupid.
You definitely wouldn't hurt the younger you, because that would most definitely, because that would stop you from existing in the... So as long as I didn't hate myself when I was younger...
Well, I hate you, though.
Good talk.
You're satisfied?
No. Fly starts climbing down.
Yeah, DC 15 climb check to get down the building on your own, unless you're getting land to do it for you.
Yeah,
He's putting his hands up like he's a small child.
He kind of just picks you up over his shoulder and then muscles his way down the side of the house, kind of landing on his weird inverted leg, and puts you down on the ground. You notice your companions that you left behind that didn't have the good chat. I started to move back from the tower because some of the wasps have been buzzing by your heads.
Oh yeah, move back. Screw that shit.
Fi looks very conflicted. Like, super conflicted. Just one little sting would be enough to start the whole, like... Oh no, have to clear the tower now. but being stung by evil
Conserve
wasps is bad.
conserve your energy. We're not sure what we're going to face this evening.
The more pure the strain of Abyssal, the more close we are talking about fiendish template.
Oh yeah. Energy resistance of a swarm is just the bullshittiest.
Marty likes this bullshit.
It is grade A, top tier, nasty ass bullshit.
Eat your shitty wheats. And like it, boy.
Yeah. All right. At least we're
Okay,
not
so
trying to. Like,
Phi's standing there. He sees a couple of.
he's thinking to himself, maybe if Beauregard, like one on the bum cheek of Beauregard would, just a little nibble would. Okay. This is a lot to process.
Yeah, you're passing by adventure locations and ignoring them. It's awesome.
We have a target, and we know that we're gonna have a fight tonight. So
We'll clean up adventure locations. I'm going to get that. I need the spell books, and
you gotta say I'm being very responsible here.
and then we basically see what we have to do is go to another plane, grab Uker, and have Uker just bring the whole mint somewhere else. Just pick up the whole building and go put it down someplace.
So
safer.
Marty, we're gonna go this way.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go this way.
Yep.
And we're gonna get to here and start looking for our way across, safe way across.
Okay. The street, while this looks like it's been destroyed, it's exposing the first layer of the sewer beneath, and it's kind of largely filled in. You could probably climb down and climb back up here.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, give me a percentile. The DC or the percentage is now 30.
Okay. Adam, you want to do it?
I will do this.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, let's get some XP in this bitch.
Is it a bunch of angry wasps?
No, you've left the tower with the angry wasps behind, or have you?
Don't worry. When they create a giant swarm, we'll just get Eldon to smite them
Okay.
and use his bullshittery to win.
1-2 is Valderas streets. 3-4 is beneath Valderas because you're kind of at exposed streets, and then actually no, 1-2-3 is Valderas. 4-5 is beneath, and then 6 is on a abyssal rift table. So give me a d6.
Oh, I still think we have to fight a bunch of demons tonight, so we could use a 1. Ooh, 5.
Okay, and then a percentile.
It's 6. It's not in the middle of the chart. It's
No,
at the end.
really, it's really low.
It's really low. Okay, because some of these charts are like 1 is the Baylor.
Yep, I was real new characters now.
Okay. Sitting in the middle of the dark day or sorry, in the middle of the light day, at the center of its web
Spider?
is it set up this monstrously large spider web, kind of clinging along the sides of both buildings, and sitting fat is a hairless spider.
Oh, so we see this thing, or is it?
Yeah, you see it. It had the balls or the gall just to build this massive web.
Knowledge, nature?
Yeah.
26.
That's not natural.
It is a black widow the size of a horse. Long legs, super glassy black abdomen with reddish and yellow marks along the side of it. Kind of a crimson hourglass in the middle of its thorax.
Well, you say it's not natural. It's not that unnatural. It's just a really big spider.
Sitting at the middle of this very beautiful and very large web. You do see that. Give me a perception check. Or actually, I'll just use your standard perceptions. Which haven't been updated on the sheet since 4th level, but that's fine.
14.
Okay, let me update mine.
Lan and Phi do see that there are a large number of
Eldon is Ted, by the way.
wasps in the spider's web.
That's what it's eating.
There could have also been a person or two hanging in cocoons, kind of hanging underneath the big spider web.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry your pretty little head about that, darling.
Is there a way to climb around it?
There are 6 cocoons in total, and probably 100 wasps. You know, you can see little bunches where the wasps have landed in.
Is there any way to climb around it, Marty? Like here?
Yeah, you might be able to climb a little bit more difficultly, with a bit more difficulty, near where the walls were.
Okay, Eldon will do that. Len, will do that. Sorry.
Okay. By not going where the spider is, you're looking at DC 20 climb as opposed to a DC 15.
Okay, give me a sec. Climb.
Well, it's not that rare of a big spine. It's really steep.
31.
Okay, so Lan scrambles up and is able to push the grappling hook into the top, and then throw the rope down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it's DC 10 for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to roll.
No, rope brace against a wall is DC 5 or it's not knotted. It's like DC 5.
Okay, DC 5. I don't think I can.
Eldon's also good.
He's
No, don't roll a 1.
I haven't drinking my go juice yet,
Oh,
so
no, I said 1. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
haven't drinking the go juice. So,
Eldon will help people. Eldon will help people.
And then
that
I
are
don't know if
questionable.
Iggy is a good climber or not.
give me 1 second.
Eldon, not Eldon. Crap, I mean Lan. Sorry, Lan will climb down.
Climb
and start.
is on his list, so his strength penalty is countered by his ranks. He has a +1 climb with ranks.
Mm-hmm.
So he can make a +5 without. There's no risk of falling. He can make a 5.
Okay, so you guys climb up, and you do see that there's a shack here. It's actually probably a sizable building. We'll say it's it looks like a local pub. I need a name for a local pub in Saintsborough.
The Shittery.
You drink at the Shittery?
Ahmed would drink anywhere, really.